I want to be tall.
And is it tall and
Skinny.
If you're overweight, you can wear fewer clothes.
why don't you think you have the best shape?
Because I don't. I'm not like Kim Kardashian. I love Kendall Jenner.
Kylie Jenner.
I think Victoria's Secret models, sadly, are beautiful. They've got great hair, great skin, great bodies.
Do you feel that there's enough people for you to look at that are your age?
No. Sometimes if you're like on Instagram, on Facebook, looking through magazines, you think, oh, she's pretty, or oh, that looks nice, or she's like, oh, I wish I could look like that. Or,
I just don't think I could probably ever be like that.
It's easier to not feel beautiful? Or more
Why is
frequent?
that, do you think?
because it's people like that in your face.
What would the world look like if everyone felt comfortable and safe in their own skin?
We are Elisa and Lily, a mother and daughter on a mission to build this world. Our platform, StyleLikeU, tears down our culture's exclusive standards of beauty and inspires self-acceptance through personal style.
Most of you probably know us from the What's Underneath project, a series of docu-style portraits where role models of all ages, races, body types, genders, and abilities remove layers of clothing while sharing radically honest, cathartic stories about style, self-image, and identity.
First of all, this is the first time I've ever told my story. You know, everyone would joke around with me, oh, she's anorexic, but I couldn't see it.
On my first week at school, someone asked me if when I have a shower, the water goes brown. People walk up to me on the street that have never met me before and just be like, oh, you're a fat, ugly bitch. I'm like 12.
And then the director was like, oh yeah, every dressing room comes with a pretty girl.
I don't think anyone could be born gay and cerebral palsy and like loving it.
I didn't know how to see my own body, and I felt like left out of this whole realm of what it means to be a woman.
People hardly even know how to talk about weight, so how are they supposed to know how to talk about cancer?
A lot of people don't think that you can be raped by someone you know.
In the last 4 years, we've had the honor of witnessing over 150 individuals sit on the What's Underneath stool to claim self-acceptance.
I am me. I am Alok, and Alok exists outside of your colonial white supremacist heteronormative gender binary.
My belly I love, because this is where my babies were.
The most difficult is to say I have value.
I can't think about what I had. I'm like, I'm just gonna move forward, and this is who I am.
I feel so special to be a black girl.
You know, this is the first time I've done this in public like this, and I think at my age to do something for the first time is quite extraordinary.
There's so many girls in this world who have the same body as me. It's important for me to be sitting here.
Through the power of each of you who have participated, watched, shared the videos, or donated to our Kickstarter campaign, What's Underneath now has over 75 million views without a dollar spent on marketing. As a result, we've been fortunate enough to expand the series to new cities, host open call events for the public, pilot self-acceptance workshops in schools, and film our documentary.
We receive messages every single day from people saying that these videos have helped them overcome their eating disorders, not commit suicide, come out as transgender to their family. Just endless incredible stories just from you guys having the bravery to share your truth.
What's Underneath got me thinking how our culture has no self-love at all.
Women here need to be married before 30. Otherwise, like, their life is over.
And then I looked at pictures of myself maybe last year and I was like, you were not a fat kid. Why were you thinking that for the whole, like, your entire life? And why were people making you feel like that?
I've always struggled with my skin color. So my sister was the beautiful one because she was light skinned. Through your blog, I just seeing people open up and just talk about anything and everything. It made me relate and just appreciate myself for who I am.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry. She says in a video, when I'm going to feel okay.
We want to become part of your movement.
Because of you, StyleLikeU has transformed into a global movement, connecting people through the healing power of vulnerability, truth sharing, and the unshakable bravery to be yourself. It's also given us a window into how many lives we could affect if we had the resources to harness the full potential of this community. Videos are expensive to produce, and behind the scenes, my mom and I, together with our partner Mona, have been struggling to find sponsors for the What's Underneath project who won't try to control our casting or censor our interviews. This struggle has often left us fueling this movement on our passion alone. We've pulled favors, donated our time, invested personal money, worked out of bedrooms, and filmed in living rooms to build something from the ground up. Our fervor to spread this message has propelled us at full speed, even when nearly every method of funding has been unsustainable. We were once ashamed to admit this. However, now we realize that in order to serve the needs of this movement, we have to be as vulnerable as our subjects and ask for the support that we need. We're launching a page on Patreon so that you can fuel the next chapter of this movement with us. With your support, we will travel across the country and world to continue uncovering the soul and stories underneath personal style. From each place, we will bring you transformative tales of acceptance in a range of formats and series. We will expand the What's Underneath project, relaunch our original Closet series, launch new shows, record episodes of our podcast, and host open call events, workshops, and book signings along the way. Together, we will continue to build a community where people in all corners of the world can be inspired to be more themselves, and a refuge where our insecurities are never exploited. So, if you want to create a new world with us, one where we are empowered to recognize that each and every one of us is completely unrepeatable, we ask that you become a monthly patron of our movement. If just 5% of you contribute just $5 per month, we will have more than enough resources to influence generations towards acceptance, healing many of the world's most pressing issues at their core.
If we can stop living our lives in the gaze of brands and people that make us hate ourselves so that we buy things, then we have the power.
Call me stupid, call me idealistic, but I'm gunning for utopia.